Hence, solve the equation 1 plus sine x tan x equals 5 cos x for x from 0 to 180 degrees. If the first part of a question asks you to express an expression into another term, this means that it wants you to solve the expression using that other term you turn it into. So in this case, we will solve our equation using 6 cos squared x minus cos x minus 1 equals 0 because solving for this is the same thing. The expression has a cos squared x term and a cos x term. This makes it look like a quadratic. Therefore, if we let x equals cos x, we can rearrange this into 6x squared minus x minus 1 equals 0, and we can solve for x by using factorization. After solving for x, we get x equals minus 1 over 3 and x equals 1 over 2. This means that cos x, which is our x, equals minus 1 over 3 and cos x equals 1 over 2. We can use inverse cos to solve for the value of x, and we should get two answers, which is 109.5 for cos x equals minus 1 over 3 and 60 degrees for cos x equals a half. But whenever we do inverse cos, inverse sine, or inverse tan, there also might be other answers depending on the range of x. The question states that the range for x is from 0 to 180 degrees, so we should be searching for other angles that give the same cos value from 0 to 180 degrees, and we can use the unit circle to do this. The other angle that gives the same cos value as 109.5 is 360 minus 109.5, which is 250.5. However, 250.5 is not in the range of x that the question says it wants, so therefore our only answer for cos x equals minus a third is x equals 109.5. The other angle that gives the same cos value as 60 is 360 minus 60, which is 300. And again, 300 is not in the range of 0 to 180 degrees. Therefore, x equals 60 is our only answer for cos x equals a half. This means that we have two answers for x that are in the range, which is x equals 60 degrees and x equals 109.5. We can also find the other angles that might give the same cos values using the cosine graph. Since x is from 0 to 180 degrees, we only care about the purple region on the cosine graph. For cos x equals a half, the first point or the first degree that gives cos x equals a half is 60. If we continue the straight line, the other angle is outside the range. The same thing happens for cos x equals minus 1 over 3. The first angle we get is 109.5, but then if we continue the straight line, The other angle is out of range as well. Therefore, we still only have two answers, x equals 60 and x equals 109.5.